As everybody knows, this show is called Piers Morgan Uncensored, for a good reason. Piers is a champion of freedom of speech. He doesn't believe in censoring or cancelling anyone. Indeed, the Piers Morgan Show has a special line in uncancelling people. But while the cat's away, the mice will play. So before Piers comes back, Richard and I want to make the case for a single global exception to his policy on cancelling people. In the sorry case of Henry Charles Albert David Mountbatten Windsor, aka Prince Harry, we think his behaviour has been so appalling that he must, with deep regret and after careful consideration, be both censored and cancelled. Following his latest extraordinary attack on the royal family, accusing Prince William of physically assaulting him to the point that he was left with telltale bruises and suggesting that he might shun his own father's coronation, surely it is high time to no platform the world's most famous Ginger Whinger to stop listening to his increasingly hysterical, never-ending list of woe-is-me grievances, to stop indulging his bitter vendetta against his brother, our future king, and stop rewarding his woke snivellings with multi-million-pound publishing and film contracts and, frankly, absurd interviews.
Unbelievable. Harry's allegations against his own family have already caused massive hurt, huge damage to those he claims to love and to his own country. A country he once proudly served and was once willing to put his life on the line for. He fought bravely against fellow servicemen and women in some of the most hostile territory in the world. How come? How is it possible that he's now become such a wimp? He's bleating about stumbling on a dog bowl. His book Spare, which obviously really should have been called Spare Us, and his endless self-pitying interviews only make it harder and harder to achieve what he says he really wants, which is a reconciliation with his brother and his father. His attacks on them and on the Princess of Wales are cowardly because he knows they cannot and will not respond. So perhaps it's now time for the rest of us, for the rest of the country, to speak out on their behalf. So our proposal from the end of tonight's show, after these exclusive revelations coming up in the next hour, is a clear and compelling case, yes, for Prince Harry to become the first person on Piers Morgan Uncensored to be both censored and cancelled. As of next week, when Piers is back, let's just call him by his first name, Henry, and one of his many, many spare names, David. In a flash, troubled, miserable Prince Harry will become plain old Henry David, able to live the quiet, anonymous life he says he craves for. We hope this is one cancellation Piers might just possibly consider.